Hey everybody, this is Edwin the Magic Engineer again. I'm in my workshop next to the garage and I just wanted to show you an engineer's layout, like what they're going to do at home and like the kind of little projects they'll get into and the space they'll set up for themselves to be able to tinker and work on stuff and fix all the stuff your wife and daughter break in the house and ask you to come into the garage and get going again. So starting it off, like over here I have my tool drawer, and this is where I keep all my basic things, screwdrivers and all kinds of stuff, like all organized and put away, so if I need to I can get to them all right there. I've got a gaming PC set up in here, and normally it's just going to be doing work here in the garage when I want to be able to look up specs or spreadsheets or a YouTube how-to video. I've got a PC here for it. Yeah, or if I just want to like have a YouTube video or something going on, maybe Rudy from Alpha Investments, I'll have him on, or Daniel Chang, or maybe the professor from Tellurian Academy, watch them while I'm working on something. Anyway, so that'll just be sitting right here, or LAN gaming when it's not actually here. And the workbench is where I'm getting all the work done, obviously, and I have to have a nice good padding and such on it, and a lot of really good lighting. Gotta have good lighting when you're working on stuff, but it washes up the video, so I'll keep that off for the moment, just so you can just see things a little bit better. This is some of the stuff that I'm constantly working on in here. These are the radio control cars. I've pretty much done this stuff since I was a little kid, and I'll be talking about these on some of the future videos and giving tips and tricks for them in terms of like how to be an RC car guy on a budget, what you can learn from it, how you can get into the hobby. And this is pretty much what made me want to be an engineer. And these cars are these are the type you actually build. I mean, you put everything together and solder them up, and got to learn about all the electronics and batteries and motors and all that. So it's a great hobby, and they're super durable too. You don't have to worry about them. They're really tough. And this is the two-wheel drive that I've got. Now, there's a bunch of other cars up here you can't see in the video, but those are the two main ones I take to the track with me. This is a autonomous robot that I built in college. It was called a Micro Mouse, and it was meant for walking around and solving mazes, and I had to wire up all those wires, and it runs off of a couple stepper motors. And this thing hasn't ran in years, but it has a PIC microcontroller for driving all the hardware, and it has a 68,000 for solving all the C code to figure out the mazes that it's put into. This is the kind of project I really want to get back into at some point, once I've got a little bit more free time. It's been sitting there for a few years waiting to go. Over here I've got my power supply and a normal soldering iron. And next to it, I've got the hot air soldering iron for those chips you can't get underneath with a normal soldering iron. Then the 3D printer is here, and the drill press, grinder, oscilloscope. You know, you need to check out clock signals and stuff like that on whatever project you're working on. And a battery charger for all different types of batteries. And this is something else I'll get into in a different video maybe. I used to be a member of the custom lightsaber community. I helped a lot of those guys kind of innovate their designs and stuff, and this is the last piece I've got of it, back when I was actually doing that stuff. And these are the Luxian lightsabers, and I actually put together the board that's inside this one back when I was helping Earth Plector in like 2007 or 8 or something like that. I actually soldered that up, but one of my last things I got to actually get into. Anyways, I'll be doing presentations in here, and I'll be kind of leading you through how to go through builds, how to repair things, maybe talking you through some experiences I had being like a young engineer and what it was like, and kind of what passion is brought into this stuff. So anyways, go check out the other videos on my channel, and I'll see you guys pretty soon. See you later.